Okay folks, so in this video we're going to quickly look at what's called scalar multiplication. Keep this term scalar multiplication in mind with the spaces that we're going to be dealing with in the linear algebra portion of this course. We're going to have generally two types of multiplication. If one of them will be scalar multiplication and the other will be a separate type of multiplication that depends on the structure of the space. We can always define scalar multiplication on any space, but whether we can define another type of multiplication depends on the structure of that space. So here we go. So let's let A be a matrix in the n by n space with real valued entries. Then let's just take any real number. Let's go ahead and label it alpha. So this is a real number. It's very important to realize, okay, A is a matrix, that's what type of object it is. Alpha is a real number, so you could think of alpha as like the number 2 or the number 27 or 1.5. Then if I were to take if I were to take alpha times the matrix A, so this is a scalar. Let's go ahead and give that name. This is a scalar, and it's being multiplied to the matrix. Well, this works simply by taking it creates a new matrix where each ij entry looks like alpha aij. Okay. So let's look at an example of that. And this is going to be a very straightforward form of multiplication. This is sort of exactly what you would expect. If I said take 2 times the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, this 2 by 2 matrix, how do you multiply this scalar times this matrix? So for those of you that aren't using actual matrix notation, make sure you start doing that. You do need these parentheses here to recognize this object as a matrix, whereas this object is a scalar. Okay? So if we do this scalar times this matrix, we simply take and multiply each entry of the matrix by the scalar. Okay? Generally, I wouldn't write out this step, but I would just jump to the result, which would be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's the resulting 2 by 2 matrix. Okay. That's it. That's all I have for this video.